Oh, it's that time once again for Stardom and Situm. Each week, Adam Rank characterizes and categorizes a handful of players that you might be unsure about into the starts and to the sits. So let's begin with the quarterbacks, Rank. There was Matthew Stafford getting a game ball, but did he do enough to elevate himself into must-start territory for you?
I absolutely believe that he did. And that was one of the things. You drafted him, you're like, I'm not sure about this. Let's see what happens. And then he goes out there and gets you close to 25 fantasy points on 321 yards passing. Now, Eddie Jackson helped him out a little bit. The ghost of Chris Conti was playing for this team as well. And then Bobby Tree scores a touchdown. This is what I expect. And they've got a great matchup this week against the Indianapolis Colts. Matthew Stafford is a guy that you need to start each and every week. You're good. And you're also good if you drafted Ryan Tannehill. He's going to be on the road this week against Seattle. And obviously in week 1 against Arizona, it was awful. He scored less than 15 fantasy points, but still, this is a guy over the last couple of seasons who's been one of the more consistent quarterbacks in the league. Now he's going up against the Seahawks, who are the Legion of Boom in name only, even though they were fine against the Colts. Seattle has allowed the 3rd most passing yards per game since 2020, the 10th most fantasy points per game to quarterbacks over that time. To me, you let Tannehill have one bad week. They still got Julio. They still got A.J. Brown. He's going to be just fine.
So you still got faith in Ryan Tannehill, but who are we lacking faith in this week at quarterback, right?
Well, I think that we have the game plan for the Lions, and that is to fall behind by 30 and then let Jared Goff come in mop-up time and get all of his fantasy points, which is probably going to happen this week because Aaron Rodgers is going to destroy the Lions. So I'm not buying. I know that garbage points still count, but like, is that how you want to live your life, Patrick? I don't want to live in the dumpster hoping that fantasy morsels fall my way. So I'm going to bench him. And I hate to say this, I'm going to bench Jameis Winston. And hear me out on this. There's a lot to love about Jameis. His air yards were down, which I think is a good thing. They're trying to make him complete higher percentage passes. The problem is that the Packers only pressured him on 20% of his dropbacks. Compare that to the Panthers getting 40% pressure on Zach Wilson in week 1. That's who the Saints play this week. Also, there was a Jameis-like interception, and I know we're not going to show it because we're only showing happy highlights right now, but he threw one of those patented interceptions in the end zone that was nullified by a penalty. But you know what, Jameis? I still saw it. I need you to stop doing that. I think we're very close. We're very close to Jameis Winston being a must-start every week. We just have to see it. I want it to happen. I just need to see it for one more week.
So an update, right? The interception that didn't count, that's a thing that matters. But the points that are scored in garbage time, those are bad.
Listen. Reggie Bush won a Heisman, and I don't care what the trophy case says. I saw it happen. When I see things happen, they happen, Patrick. You can't take it away. He made a bad read. It's fine. Sorry, Marcus. He made a bad read. I gotta be honest about that.
Okay, let's get to the wide receivers. Who are we starting this week?
See, and this is culpability. I was not a big fan of Mike Williams in week 1 going up against the Washington football team. I believe that he's a start this week going up against the Dallas Cowboys because, as we all saw last Thursday, this Cowboys team is still giving up a ton of fantasy points. As a matter of fact, the Cowboys have allowed the 5th most fantasy points to wide receivers since 2020. Mike Williams had 12 targets. They did not target Austin Eckler in this game, so there's a chance that these targets could fall down. But I think that even if Mike Williams was in the 8 to 10 target range, he's going to be great against the Cowboys. So we're starting him. I'm also starting DJ Moore, a player who I love, but I never get to seem to get it right with him fantasy-wise, to the point that where I couldn't even draft him this year. So DJ was great in week 1, and I was thinking to myself, like, perhaps we don't start him this week against the Saints. That's a good defense. But last year, he absolutely torched the Saints. Like, he was very good against them. The Saints have some injuries in the defensive secondary. So DJ Moore, to me, is a very easy start.
Looking forward to that game. Let's get some sits at the wide receiver position, right?
I'm going to go with Michael Pittman as a sit, and I don't know if we want to show more sad Marcus because I'm, dogging a USC player. I wasn't dogging Reggie Bush. I'm very pro Reggie Bush. But Michael Pittman, unfortunately, I'm going to have to bench 4 targets, 3 receptions, 29 yards against the Seahawks. Nyheim Hines and Jonathan Taylor probably are going to see more targets than him. Zach Pascal, for whatever reason, is getting all the end zone looks. So until we see some consistency, got to leave Michael Pittman on the bench. And I'm going to bench DJ Chark, which seems a little weird because he was good. He scored, close to 18 fantasy points against Houston. He was the wide receiver 24. There's some good things that are happening. He had 12 targets. You're like, 12 targets, that's what we want. We want opportunity. He had 3 catches. Like that, I don't know. You got to catch it. It's great that you're getting targets. I could go out there and get targets, but you got to catch them. And that's the biggest thing to me. So I was kind of apprehensive about DJ Chark coming into this season. I think that Marvin Jones Jr. might be a better option moving forward.
Yeah,
sorry.
We've had our opinions change on the Jags in week 1. We'll see if things could change. And stick around to see some more of Rank's starts and sits as he hits the running backs and tight ends in just a little